Hey everybody. So today I'm doing a very simple little project, but at the same time there's a lot of parts to it, and not to mention I'm going to have to be making two of them. So figured a video would be nice about this. I've been working on this, which is basically a charcuterie tray for a friend of mine. Did use some really old barn wood for it. And what I'm going to be making today is handles that'll go on either side of this. I'm going to be using this square stock to start things off. So here what I'm going to do, where'd my cutter go? There it is just measure out little bits here, so 1.5 inches should be more than enough. And then I'm just tapping the metal to give me markers, so I don't get lost halfway, and there we go, right there. Okay. So the next step here is actually taking this end and actually make it into a basically a pyramid, a four-sided pyramid. So I'm just going to taper it off on all sides, on both ends, and that will actually help me make the leaf. I'm actually impressed. I rarely get it this good in one heat. So that's basically ready. That'll make a nice leaf. So the next step is where I put this other notch. I'm going to heat it up so it's red there, and there I'm going to tin out the metal to make basically the stem of the leaf. So this, where this other little notch is there, that's where we're going to go and heat up. Okay, so on my anvil over here I have a side that is slightly rounded. That's a part of the anvil I'm going to be using to just slim this down a little bit. There we go. Next, we do the leaf. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is instead of being on the flat, I'm going to be squishing it from the side here like this. have the rough shape of a leaf. Next, I'm going to be using my smaller hammer here and using the cross-bead section here to actually put in some detail of the leaf so that it looks like it has veins. Don't know if you guys can see the detail. Is it perfect? Not exactly, but this will just be a handle, so I'm not too worried about it, but it does basically look like a leaf now. I'll clean it up later on. Actually, I can do a little bit of cleaning right now. So, got one leaf done. Just gotta do this whole process 3 more times. Okay, so before we proceed with the next, for the next step, I'm not gonna bend it or anything like that to give it the shape of the handle, because what I want to do, this thing is still somewhat hot, but what I want to do is actually thin this part out and elongate it, and also round it off. But the middle part here, where I have these marks, will actually be where you hold it with your hand. And this, I want to give a blacksmith twist to it. We're going to go over to the vise and get that done. Where's my marker? Trick with a blacksmith twist like this is making sure that it's evenly heated. If there's one place that's too cold, if you're only heating up the middle, it will not give you this nice twist pattern. That'll be the handle part. I am going to wire brush it so that there's no to round everything off so it's comfortable in the hand, but this will also give a really nice grip. unless we're going to be bending it into the right shape to actually make it look like a handle. So we're back to the vise. Okay, there we go. I wanted to fix all the leaves on the vise, but it wasn't working my way, so we're going to come to the anvil for this part. Here. There we go. And here we go. This will be the handle. Alright, so as you can see, got the handle, which is fits nicely in the hand and everything. I like that. In the vise, and now we're going to wire brush it to take off all the little edges and everything. So, just finished, I put some holes in the leaves, and I just finished passing it through the wire brush to take off all the scale and everything else, and this is what it came out as. And these will be installed on this, on the side as such. Make sure that it's a nice handle. Gonna get a good grip off of this. I'll make sure to center them. I find that I may have, when I stretch out this part here, I made them a little too long, but better too long than too short. So doesn't matter who it is, they'll be sure to be able to get a really good grip on this, and also it'll bring down the center of balance. So even if there is an actual bottle of wine or something on here, it won't sway as much. So that's it for now. Just wanted to show you guys how I was going to forge this. Have fun.